Hi Cancer, welcome to the Smudge Room. I'm Jamie, and this is your year ahead spread. I don't like the title either, but it's all I got. It's about as creative as I can get right now. Okay, so I made this up myself because I couldn't find one that I liked, so bear with me, and let's jump into it. The first two placements are 2018 in a nutshell. Okay, we've got the Nine of Cups and the Hermit card. Okay, well, so the Hermit card is, well, it represents, okay, so he's a soul searcher. He doesn't need people to make him feel whole. So anyway, that coming in with the Nine of Cups, I mean, it's pretty fitting. This means satisfaction. So there's been some growth, and you're happy. That's all I got for that. What lessons have you learned? Okay, Five of Cups and the Ten of Wands in the reverse position. So the Five of Cups is about loss and regret. And the Ten of Wands is like, well, up in the upright position, it's about having a lot of responsibility, a lot of burden to bear. In the reverse position, it's like having a lot of responsibility without, like, kind of, it was all for naught, if that makes any sense. Like you took on too much and it didn't really benefit you in the end. And you still have all this regret. I'm kind of feeling like maybe you had to make a sacrifice. It was either like, work or your family, or something kind of like that. And maybe it wasn't worth it in the long run with the Five of Cups being here with regret. And so I don't know if that was the lesson that you learned. That's what my take is from these cards. Then what should you leave behind in 2018? Three of Cups in the reverse position. So in the upright, this means merriment, friend, celebration. I think some people let you down a little bit. I don't know if it has anything to do with this. This feels more like work to me. This feels more like friends. Like, maybe some people in your circle, I feel like you would take the shirt off your back to help someone, and maybe some of your friends are not so much that way. So be mindful of that. I'm not saying ditch all your friends, but, balance. It's got to be a balanced friendship. I mean, that's my opinion. So what should you take into 2019 with you? Okay, we have the moon. You're ruled by the moon. The moon makes me think, okay, so the moon illuminates the sky at night, right? I always think of like how an artist does their best work when they're like kind of tormented and things are kind of crazy. That's the energy that I'm getting from this. So it's not always a bad thing to have. Your best creative work can come from some of those stressful times. Just don't let it take over. Okay, these three are potential opportunities for the upcoming year. So we have the Seven of Wands, the Star card, and the Four of Wands. Okay, so with perseverance, which is what this is, wishes coming true, and this is my happy home card. This symbolizes marriage. So that could be happening for some of you. If not wishes coming true, and that's nice. And these two cards are what will help or hinder from these potential things happening. Okay. Honesty and fairies of the future. I love this card. I mean, then that's really all it means is it's honesty. Having the strength to and the courage to be really just completely transparent. And then fairies of the future is about being in the present, the here and now. You know, don't dwell on the past. Don't worry about the future. So yeah, you can have this if you can be honest and be here now. Okay, this is relationships in your life that are non-romantic. 7 of Cups. Okay, so like having a lot of options and not knowing which direction to turn. With leaving this behind, I mean, this feels like a friendship or friendships you're leaving behind. And so there's confusion around that, which makes sense. You know, just be true to yourself. Be transparent. Okay, this is career. King of Swords. This is a very like arbitrary, fair ruler. So and like no nonsense. It's a good leader. It's a really and this is someone who is. He's an intellect. He's I don't know. You're gonna use your mental insight to better your career, and you're gonna have no hesitation in making big decisions. Is what I'm getting. This next card is family. Got the Ten of Wands again. Okay, so taking on a lot. I mean, maybe that's your nature. Maybe that's how you function, and that's okay if it's as a motivator. But just don't let it get. Well, this one was in reverse. Make sure it's for something and not just breaking your back. And then we have love. Let's check that out. 2 of Cups. Okay, here we go. So for real. Some of this action going on. Yeah. So something to chew on. Think about that. Okay, and then the overall theme for next year. 2 of Swords. Okay. So you're going to have big decisions, life decisions, life altering. And that's okay. You know, just this card makes me think, you know, knowing that you have all of these big decisions, these are decisions you have to make on your own. What's right for you. What's right for one Cancer may not be right for another one. But this card really is saying it's all up to you. It's not, and you got to decide soon. So, because shit's on the line. But yeah, it can't be all for naught, you know? Okay. So, not terrible. Let's pick I have these new spirit animal oracles. So, let me grab the book. Oops. Okay. Let's see what we get. The Wombat. Be at home. That's fitting for Cancer because you guys are supposed to be like family, home, happy home. Okay, 68 is the number of this card. I haven't read this one yet. This is pretty new. Okay. Wombat. I'm not even sure I know exactly what a wombat is. Okay. Burrowing deep in the ground, remaining safe, sound, and well-fed with family is a special trait of the wombat. Home sweet home is always available if you recognize that well-being is the truth of life. Wombat spirit reminds you to be truly at home in the world. You need to find your comfort within your own skin. You do this by accepting all of your experience without judgment through deep honesty and love of life. When you feel the freedom to be yourself, you can begin to truly feel at home in your life with your family and your tribe. right now, you're in a beautiful place where you can hang up your coat, the coat of your identity, and settle into a true sense of home and well being. Understanding that all is well, everything you do from this place rings true in the harmony with spirit. So, all right, Wombats. I'll be back soon with the January reads, and have a great holiday and a happy new year. I'll talk to you guys soon.